What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. All right, so here we are sitting at about $96,000 the week, down about 8% as of now. We have 19 hours and 5 minutes left. I got to admit, this is not what I thought the week would look like on a closing basis, but hey, we got about 19 hours left. Who's to say that, we got 7.9% to the downside? Who's to say that we can't close this whole week back up at about 104K? We could. We really could. And you know what's crazy, you guys, is that closing here on a weekly basis would be the the fifth highest weekly close that we've ever had in Bitcoin's history, right? So even with this scary looking candle right now, with not that scary looking volume, it's not that bad, right? It's really not that bad at all. Looking at the price right now, if we take an overall high to low here on the fibs, you can see that we hit the 1886 extension. We went right through the 1618, the golden ratio, all the way up to the 1886 extension, found resistance there, pulled back to the 1618 to find support. My assumption would be that we do carry on to higher prices, something around like 123, 125 bucks, something up here at least by the end of January, if not higher. We really could be as high as 143K by the end of January. But that's all stuff that we already knew, right? That's stuff that I've talked about day in and day out for the past like week now, a couple weeks now. Looking at this thing on a daily basis, we look at the RSI. The RSI is cooled way the hell off. You've got lower lows in the RSI with higher lows in the price. That's called hidden bullish divergence. Look it up. That's actually a term, and that's a very good term. It's a very good thing, and that's what we're doing now. If we look at the price action here, you've had volume dying off as you're moving down. We found our low and volume really died off. It's as if right now we're at a standstill. This right now, what this tells me is we are in an indecision point, an uncertain kind of point. So people are going to figure out, are we going to go lower or are we done going lower? Are we going to go higher? That's why we're not seeing a whole lot of volume. Tailor that in with the fact that we're also on the weekend, right? It is Sunday right now, and yesterday was Saturday. We're experiencing less volume too. My assumption would be that today, for Sunday, we probably don't do too much, right? And it would be nice. It would be nice to see the week come back up and pull up a little bit, close up around here. It would be nice for the week to do that. 7.8% to the downside. It's not impossible, but I doubt Bitcoin moves up that much on a Sunday. So I think the general expectation would be that Bitcoin closes probably, maybe if it was above 100K, maybe just above it, probably not above 102K today. And I doubt it closes below 95K today, or probably doesn't even close below 96K today. So I'm just assuming today is probably going to be a little bit boring, but tomorrow or getting next week started, once we end the week and we get next week started, that volume starts to come back in, right? Because we have this absence of volume, which coincidentally started literally on the weekend, right? It's coincidence that happened, right? Right as we bounced at the very end of the stock week, and now here we are doing nothing all weekend so far with absolutely no volume. It's the holiday season, man. Nobody's trading right now. The people, the big dogs with the money, they're not in the game right now. So of course there's nothing to be done with the price action. They're going to come back on Monday, right? Fresh and hungover from the weekend, angry as hell, ready to pump this thing to the moon or dump it. We'll see. We'll get that volume to come in, and it'll probably take us somewhere. I'm assuming to the upside, mainly because we found support here once, twice, and 3 times before, and we've also found resistance in this area. So it seems to be a somewhat significant area there. And we had a very significant wick as well coming up there. So I definitely do believe that we'll move up higher. Looking at the 4-hour RSI. The 4 hours wicked, man. The 4 hour, honestly, right now it looks like it wants to move a little bit lower, but overall it does look pretty strong, I gotta say. You might move down a little bit more from here. The 1 hour. 1 hour looks like you'd go a little lower too, so you probably do. You're at 96.1K. I bet by the time most of you watch this video, Bitcoin's probably already found its low for the day. It maybe drops to like 94.9K, just below 95K, just above 94K, something like that. And then I do think it comes back to close the day at its current price or probably higher than its current price. It'd be nice. I think a good goal for today would be to close above $96,661. If we can close above there, cool. If we close below there, not a bad thing. I still anticipate Bitcoin will move up to begin next week. I just think that would look nice in the charts. So daily goals, other than that, I got really nothing else to tell you guys, right? The targets remain the same. We're looking for 120K by the end of December. We're looking for 140K by the end of January. And if we don't see 120K by the end of December, then maybe that's our end of January target, or something more between 120 and 140 for the end of January, right? But definitely higher targets are on the horizon, a very short, very rapidly approaching horizon. Take the days that are boring as an opportunity to gather yourself, to get your money invested in the things you want, because in a matter of no time at all, in fact, it'll be 48 hours from now that this thing is back above 100K, and that could be the last time that we ever go below 100K again, right? I've said that a few times throughout this range, right? It's only statistically likely to get more and more true as it happens, right? As time goes on, there will be that time, that there will be that day. It could be any day now, you guys, where it's the last day in Bitcoin's history, its whole entire existence for the rest of time, that it will ever see prices below 100K, right? That could happen. That probably happens by the end of this year. So load up while you can. I got nothing else to say. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I definitely think it's at a good area to buy. I very much believe that's the low, and I think that we're going nowhere but up from here, and we're not stopping till at least 123K or higher. Take it easy, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you believe in. And if you're not celebrating holidays, good for you. You're probably saving a lot of money and a lot of headache and annoyance with everything that you have to do for holidays. But damn it, I love holidays. They're so much fun, so much love and cheer. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.